Alright, fuck this shit. Postmortem for game 3. Wild Vegas. Wild have blown it. They've blown the series. The series is fucking over. Everybody with a brain knows it. Um, we got a couple minutes left, but it's hopeless. I mean, look, yes, the officiating has been horribly biased towards Vegas. I mean, this is a league that basically, created an instant cup contender in Vegas because that's what they wanted, a successful team in Vegas, and they're getting a successful team in Vegas. They don't give a shit about the Minnesota market. They're and officiating has been crap. But you have a 2-0 lead, and hell, you go back to the game before. You go up 1-0, and you immediately give up a tying goal like 15 seconds later. Just don't do that. This is supposed to be a good defensive team. They ain't a good defensive team. Not at that moment. Not in this game. This game tonight, they had a 2-0 lead, had a third goal that was wiped out because it was offsides, and they just quit playing after that. End of the first period, Vegas was really on them. They were lucky to get out of it, still at 2-0. Second period was one of the worst fucking periods you'll ever see a team play. I mean, in a big spot like this. As soon as Vegas got some momentum, it was over. You knew when it went 2-1, you knew Vegas was going to tie it really soon and that they were going to win the game. And I don't want to use the Q word, but it feels like there's been some quit in this team, in this series. And there's the dagger. Just as I'm talking about it, there's the dagger, 4-2. The Wild are done. Their season is over. Yeah, this is only a 2-1 series now, but no one with a fucking brain can possibly believe that the Wild are going to win this series now. They blew it. They choked because this is what happens with teams in this fucking town, in this state, not town. But just fucking terrible. Floodgates are opened. The Wild will not lead at any point in the final 2 games of the series, which will both be losses. I knew they were fucked as soon as they were talking about how Vegas hasn't won in Minnesota. They were setting it up for. Of course, it's going to happen now. But it's kind of the second straight game where the Wild played good early and then just quit playing. Like they don't seem interested in. They haven't played beyond the first period, or maybe like mid second period in either of these last couple games. So you can have all the excitement, and look, they've overachieved. I don't think a lot of people didn't even think they were making the playoffs this season. That's amazing. Almost had a goal, the puck was sitting right on the fucking goal line, and like he was literally just sitting there. So, but every time we think the team in this fucking town is different, they're not. You can have all the excitement over Kaprizov, and this could be the beginning of a run of playoff contention. But they've choked. This is, the series was there to be had, and they've completely blown it. And the rest of the series is just will be driving the dagger in. They have just from a roster building standpoint, and I can't break down hockey like other people, but just from a roster building standpoint, they have a long way to go to actually win a playoff series. And maybe they will. Maybe they'll build it up. I mean, they obviously got back into being a playoff team quicker than a lot of people expected. Kaprizov, superstar. Although Kaprizov, what a shot. His first playoff series, he's been basically a fucking no-show. He's done nothing in 3 games. But yeah, this fucking thing's over. They're done. It's 4-2. A couple minutes left. It'll be 2-1 Vegas. Now you gotta somehow win 3 out of 4. When you're incapable of playing a 60-minute game, and you're facing a really good goalie who's not going to give, isn't going to give up a lot of goals, and you can't really score, and your goalie just ain't good enough. He's not good enough to go toe-to-toe with this guy. And, the Wild have had just these horrible breakdowns in these last couple games that have cost them games. And so, well, we had hope for a day or a couple days. We got the game 1 win, and then we got to enjoy it for a day before the fucking roof caved in on another Minnesota sports team that we thought had some promise that could maybe do something. I don't think anyone thought they were going to go to win the Stanley Cup or anything like that, but it'd be nice to win a series. They haven't won a series in years. But no, this will just go down as another Minnesota team that got to the playoffs and then pissed down their fucking leg. And yeah. Oh well. I don't know. I suppose they can keep going from here till the end of the game. Oh, and never mind. Wow, there's the empty netter. Let's just drive the dagger in even further. Fuck this shit. I'm not doing this for the rest of the game. Wild have choked. The series is over. The season is over. Fuck them.